Welcome back to Zorg Goes to the Moon. Alright, in the downtime, I have done a few things. Namely, I cleared out a bit more of that mountain edge, as you can see there. So we should have full visibility on the solar panels. And the other thing that I did is I got organized. Check this out. We've got ores and metals. We've got crystals, gemmies, and other stuff. We've got animal-related bits and glass for good measure. We've got plant things. Over here we have all things wood. This one's actually empty. It's an empty chest. Here we've got all of our casting-related materials. Here we have our rockety bits so far. And here's our assembly materials. I've been running the compressor like mad now that the solar panels are working properly. This is good. And here we've got, ores that I'm not actively using. Here we've got some random shit. And back here is a lot of more random stuff. So, the storage closet is still definitely a don't go there unless you know what you're looking for, but the rest of this is somewhat put together in an organized fashion, which makes me very, very happy. Also, I discovered that there are storage units for power and for oxygen, and I think we're going to make some of those before we venture out to the moon, because the storage units are like giant batteries, which will be cool. So, that being said, I think... Oh, why am I putting a torch on everything? I think, yeah, we've got this all fully refined. That's looking good there. Nothing in the crusher, anything in the... nothing. Alright. So far, so good. Let's go ahead and we're going to start by making... batteries. Yeah, we're going to go with batteries. Batteries are used inside of the power storage unit. And I figure 2 of those should probably be pretty good if I look them up there. Whoop. I click here and then look them up. They are, yeah, there's energy storage. It's basically steel and batteries, and the oxygen storage is steel and air tanks. So we're going to make some more air tanks, going to make some batteries. It's going to be good. Alright. Cool. So for the batteries, I'm going to need 6 of these bad boys. And my brain just quit. Six batteries, right? Yep, 6 batteries. Cool. And then we're going to take those batteries and we are going to rack them up with some compressed steel. There's 1. There's 2. And now we're going to go make some air tanks. I forget what those are again. Those are... Oxygen tanks, red ones. There we go. It's tin canisters, compressed steel, and red wool. I've got some compressed steel and probably need a bit more. Got some tin canisters. I'm going to need a few more of those, so let's grab some of our tin and our red wool. Alright, let's clear this so I can see my inventory clearly. There we go. Alright, tin canisters. Let's see here. If each air tank takes 3, so we're going to need 6. Nine more. Oh, I can math. Screw it, we're just pulling out 2 ingots worth. Or 2 blocks worth. There we go. Alright, so now we're gonna have a whole pile of these bad boys. Compressed steel on the bottom and red wool on the top. We're gonna pull 6 of those. There's our oxygen storage and our second oxygen storage thing. Cool. As far as I'm aware, at this point we simply plug those back in. This one to an oxygen compressor and this one to a power grid of some sort, and that should sort the rest. Gonna throw these things back where they need to go. Part of my new outlook is to try and keep this stuff as organized as possible before it gets as disorganized as it was, because that was a pain in the butt. Alright, so we've got our energy storage modules and our oxygen storage modules, and we're going to go ahead. We don't need the crusher right now, so where'd my pickaxe go? Ha! I forgot to sort this stuff out. Whoops. Oh well. That's okay. We'll just make a new pickaxe. Yeah! Losing momentum right off the bat. Way to go! Alright. Farewell, Ensign Crusher. Let's get our energy storage modules up there. It looks like it's going to go in on the side. Yeah. Cool. And those are... I don't know what those are doing. Just to be on the safe side, we're going to take these guys off the circuit. Don't want to bust down the refinery yet because it is full of fuel. Is that plugged in? Or is it the other way around? Oh, hey, there we go. I'm really talented at this. No, that wasn't it. Is it this side? No. How did I place this? That was it. Okay. So this one is sucking all the energy right now. Also, the sun might be going down. Those are going to get charged. That's fine. Where is our oxygen compressor? Fuel loaders. Electric compressor, regular compressor. Oxygen storage model, metallurgic diffuser, circuit fabricator, crusher. And a partridge in a pear tree. Okay, so this is the compressor. It needs power to run, I think. And I keep putting these things... Does it have power? It has power. Cool. Alright, and it has no oxygen in yet, so let's put the oxygen collector here. here. Does that... Oh, it needs power. Of course it needs power! Nope, that's not it. Figuring out the orientation on this stuff is kind of funny. Not enough leaf blocks. Stay charged? Let's find out if that stays charged. It totally doesn't. Oh well. I guess we put that on there so that it can be powered up during the day, and then it does the power at night. That's good to know. Anyway, well then we're not going to transport electricity with that stuff, we're just going to blow it up. Alright. All of this electrical stuff is very strange to me. Oh, do those stack? Ah, they do stack! Alright. Let's figure out how these things work. So I said not enough leaves. So it needs leaves, obviously, so which means I need a tree. I've got birch somewhere around here. It's oak. I really would prefer birch because it grows in a much more controlled fashion. I think I have birch in the old placey place. Birch! I'm not touching any of this for my organization efforts. We're just gonna leave it all there. Yep, just gonna leave all of this over here because I don't care. Maybe I'll bring the books back. Oh, I was gonna move books over here. Okay. Light reading. I feel like I need to have a test area. Also, I'm gonna grab those empty canisters. Can I put these? Can I put fuel in these? I'm gonna assume I can put fuel in these because that makes sense to me. Alright, we might make some more of those canisters. Where is it? Tin, steel, glass, tin canister. because that's where it is. I think I got my tin ratios mixed up. Seem to steal. Yes, tin on the outside, 1 steel. Herp, derp, 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 derp. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's try that. Excellent, plus 10. Now I've got a whole bunch of rocket fuel. Alright, rocket fuel, fuel loader, charged batteries. I need to fill these with air, which means I need to figure out how this works. Alright. Let's see if we can't sort this out. And it's nighttime, okay. Let's do this thing. Okay, so we're gonna put some dirt down. We're gonna take a birch tree, put it on the dirt. We're gonna hit that bad boy with some bone meal until it decides to grow. Hello. That is not cooperating. There it goes. Cool. That's taller than I wanted it to be. That's okay, we've got dirt. Alright, here's our collector. Needs power. Let's go grab a battery. We're gonna need 2 batteries. Alright, which side do we think the oxygen comes out of? That one's round, that one's square. That one's round, that one's square. I think the square side is power, and I think the round side is probably the oxygen pipe. So let's get the oxygen pipe hooked up. Might need to turn this thing around. Don't make me turn this thing around! Alright, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. Power, oxygen. Power, oxygen in. And we'll let that go. Cool. I bet this could be sped up with more trees, maybe? I don't know. That's a fair supply of oxygen. And there's also an oxygen bubble generator that we need to build. Bubble generator, 2 fans, 2 vents, aluminum and steel. And steel and a basic wafer and redstone. Do I have basic wafer? Steel. There's 1 vent, so we only need 2. Alright, and the vent was, if I recall correctly, need a vent? Of course we need a vent. Vent is tin and steel. Whoops. And that's aluminum, steel, and all of that stuff. Oxygen bubble distributor. So in theory, oops, that's the wrong way around. That is going to create a breathable. That oxygen supply is dropping quickly. I bet it's because, oh. Now it's probably entirely gone. How big of a bubble does that make it? This is pretty cool so far. Looks like it stopped moving. So that's what an oxygen bubble looks like. I kind of want to make 2 of those. be spaced. Like 18 apart, which means we're going to need more oxygen piping. And that's definitely going to need battery power and battery backups. Oh, that is so cool. Well, I'm feeling significantly more positive about this whole thing so far. Alright, so our next thing on whatever agenda it is that we have. Got the storage units, that's cool. I want another bubble generator. We're going to need more oxygen pipes. Pips. More Oz pipes. Obviously going to need trees, dirt, bone meal. We've already got that listed down there. Alright, I wonder if there's any sort of shielded stuff. I bet that stuff looks cool. Alright. Reinforced. Cobble dirt? No, let's go with heat-resistant glass. That's cool. Fire-resistant leaves, blast-resistant ME. I don't need a drive. Strong. Box strong. It's not a whole lot of. Alright. So what we've got so far is a functional oxygen system. We've got somewhat reliable power generation. Those batteries last a fair amount of time. But they're going to run out pretty quick here. So I'm going to go plug them back into the solar panels. I know the sun isn't visible, but we're still going to put a battery in here. Is there a battery in this one? Nope. I should have 4 batteries. There it is. I'm going to swap that into the collector. Hi, kiddo. Alright, we're going to let that run overnight. This is a good time to, I think, take a bit of a nap and call it good for this session. As always, thank you for watching, And things are starting to get good, I think. Take care.